Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Wallaby Racing League Tier number 1. We're here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're going to fly through these race results here from Mexico and Azerbaijan from last week. They're on your screen right there. What does that mean for the championship? Well, it's Le Fedette and Ferrari are champions. The fight for P2 is now between Potato and Abyss. Ryan Cox up into P4 after last week. Viper down to P5. Finn's P6. Campbell Adams P7, Ox, Chandler and Manwright is your top 10. Chandler could get Ox Chiller here, or even maybe Campbell Adams. The Sauber Boys P3 in the Constructors. I think they've solidified that. Red Bull P4, Alpine, Williams, Aston, McLaren, Mercedes are off the bottom. So Haas are in a lot of trouble. And we'll move on to the main screen here, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the main screen here. We had to fly through that chat because tonight's event has been shortened by quite a distance. We're doing one-shot quali and a 35% race here. So that's why we had to go through that very, very quickly. Hopefully next week we'll have a full grid and we'll run things as normal. But we're here for the penultimate round here at Bahrain. Bahrain always throws up some wild and wacky racing here. I think it's going to be a good race. I think it's going to be a fantastic race here this evening. Even though it's shortened 20 laps, it's still plentiful here. And Abyss and Beta. Oh yeah, I forgot that I know what they're doing. So one shot quali, not much to talk about unfortunately, but we'll have a look at the leaderboard. We'll bring up all the usual stuff up here. And Apollo Pepsi, who is a very, very last minute call for the Astons here. I mean, there's no McLaren driver again, so Mercedes and Haas, they could close up to the McLaren boys here this evening, and that will be interesting coming next week, because that is double points race next week, chat. Hopefully we get a full 20-car grid. I really, really hope so we do. And this man here, Chandler Bing, in a solid P5 currently. P9 in the championship. He's virtually carried the Sauber team all season long. Yes, Campbell Adams has got more points than him, but Chandler's done the best he could possibly muster here. But looking forward to it. And it looks like Jono will get pole. Jono indeed does get pole for the Alpines. Well, that is huge for them. That is huge for them. Considering that they are fighting Red Bull. They're fighting Red Bull for P4 here. So, yeah, there we go. Both Alpine cars and one against one Red Bull. It's certainly going to be interesting. So, we've got the screenshots. So this is the times for a Tier 1 Bahrain quali. 27-0. Obviously, none of the faster boys are here this evening. Hopefully, they'll be back next week for the finale. And we'll now go to the main event. Chat, we'll go to the main event of Bahrain here, which is race day. 20 laps of Bahrain. So we lose 9 laps. We lose 9 laps, which is, fair enough for a 35% race distance. So tonight will be a shorter stream compared to the other 3 tiers, chat. But as I said, hopefully next week for the finale, it'll be a full grid. Hopefully, maybe 1 or 2 of the owners might pop it in the comms box, Just to have a chat, really, Talk about the season. I have tried my best throughout the entirety of this season to get him in, but you know, obviously life comes first. But yeah, hopefully next week we'll get one of them in as we get ready for the 5 red lights for the penultimate round of Wallaby Racing League Tier Number 1. It is lights out and away we go. Looks like everybody is on the soft compound tyres as Jono comes across. He comes across to block off as Semi goes up into P2. The Ferrari Mass Junior slits into Semi's challenge up into P4. He got his first podium last week as Chandler's up into P3. Benno's up into P4. He's actually on the medium tyres. He's the only one on the medium tyres. So Benno going for the alternate strategy here. And that it's not a bad play. It is not. He'll be slow at the start here. But come the end of the race, he will be up there as Apollo Pepsi on his debut race here in Wally P6. Already 1.2 behind Mr. Thunder here. And I mean, one of the Haas boys is up there, but Camillo down in P9. Apparently, if you got to put a setup on, and points are guaranteed if you finish the race here. Excuse me, 90%. I believe it's 18 laps. Oh, someone's gone far off wide into the distance. It is Mr. Thunder. Oh dear. Off hands of the Haas Brigade. Where's Benno? Benno gets all bent out of shape. Oh, he's got to get back into that DRS ASAP. He's got to get back into that DRS. Otherwise, it's good on Sweet Prince. But Jono, Sammy, and Chandler here, they might run away now. They might run away here. Yeah, Apollo Pepsi might get Benno up into turn 4 here. Well, Chandler's very close to Sammy, but no, he's backed off. Chandler's backed off. He doesn't have to do anything. The undercuts is quite powerful at this track, so you could gap the car ahead of you by like 3 or 4 seconds, even if you're right behind them. So the undercuts will be an interesting tactic. Excuse me. Oh my word, the voice. The undercut tactic might become a play here towards what are we thinking? Lap 8, lap 9, maybe even lap 10. We know the softs can do at least around about 9 to 10 laps in a 50% race, so we expect the softs to maybe do the same thing here. The mediums, I've been told, are not great at this track on any format, so but Bennett, the only one on the mediums, he could play a part towards the end here. He'll surely be on the soft tyres unless there is an early safety car, but we're not really banking on it. As here comes Chandler. He's up in the P2. We've seen him lead a race last week at Mexico down the inside of turn 1, and he now leads. And I don't think he's got any DRS. Does he? He does not. But neither does Sammy, so that's an interesting ploy there. And Benno's starting the 4 down by the way, so he doesn't have to battle. His tyres will go a little bit longer than the guys are out in and around him. But this top 3 fight here, Chandler, Sammy, and Jono here. and the Mercedes and the other flag sector 2. Oh, it's Benno again. I think he just got into the power and the rears just lit up. That's not a good sign for one Mr. Benno. Let's have a look. He's nearly 10 seconds already off the lead. I mean, he was up here in this fighting. That one mistake from Benno has put him all the way down to P12. It's not looking crash shot here. But these 3 are running away here. These 3 just work together. They could just pull away from the rest of the pack here. And then they get Semi. John's not making any moves. He's quite content just to hang back here. And we got to remember, the Alpines are battling the Red Bulls for 4th place in the Constructors' Championship. Abyss is P6, John is P3, Martin's P10, so Abyss has to beat both Alpines here if he can do it here. Otherwise, Alpine will get P4 in the Constructors' battle against Red Bull. The Sauber boys, they could just pull away from the rest of the field here. Alpine might close in on them, but not by much, chat. Not by much. Especially if Chandler somehow wins his race, that's P3 in the Constructors sorted for the Sauber team. And I think that's a good return if you're the Sauber team principal. Especially in Tier 1, considering how much talent is in this tier. To be P3 with, I mean, half the team. I mean, I think Chandler's only missed, what, 1 or 2 races? And Campbell Adams has missed, like, over half, so... I mean, fair play to Chandler. He's done his absolute best all season long here. He's currently P9 in the championship. And he'll look to solidify that. To finish top 10 in the championship, that'll open up some eyes. That'll open up some eyes with the draft coming up in, I want to say in about 6 weeks' time, perhaps, for the new season on the new game. Oh my word! Jono spun out! Jono has spun out! And because of that, Viper, Potato, everyone's back in. Everyone's back in. I think Bennett's had another mistake because he's way behind Mr. Thunder again. And those two would need some sort of safety car to bring up the pack here. Well, now we have a race on our hands here at Bahrain, ladies and gentlemen. The RBs have caught up to Semi and Chandler due to Jono's misfortune. He's down in P7. And that's good for Abyss. Now he's ahead of both Alpine drivers here. And we're going to go 3 wide on the pit straight here. Will Potato go around the outside? He's a bit of a lock-up. And Sammy Loser, Benno's into the pits. Benno's into the pits. He's had enough of these mediums. He's going on to the hards. Well, he will go to the end now. So no soft tyres for Benno. And Abyss up into P4. This is good now from Abyss. He's got what? 2 car. He's got a car ahead as Jono's up into P6 and hounding Sammy here. And we got this big ass train here, and look, there is Mr. Thunder in the background. He will be lurking. There is no doubt about that. As I said, the undercuts can be quite powerful. The tyre delta for Benno is 5 laps, so not really much difference for Benno here. But he should be quick in about a lap or 2 timing as Chandler's starting to struggle. He's boxing. He's early. He's boxing early. What? Let's see, what tyres is he going on? It's probably going to be the hards to go to the end here. And Mr. Thunder's also in. Mr. Thunder, yeah, it is hard tyres. It is hard tyres. So now this will become interesting as Martin's had a moment of the first couple of corners here. Let's see what Chandler's gap. It's 19.2. Here comes Benno. Here comes Benno. And Thunder's coming out right now. So the overcut for Mr. Thunder has worked. So Benno, not a great outlap. But his tyres are warmed up. So now, 23.8 is the gap between Potato and Chandler here. The undercuts will be powerful. He's pretty powerful. We've seen in other leagues here. Just not sure about Tier 1 here. I'm basing it off on other leagues and other tiers. So, who in the lead pack will pit now? Potato's pitting. Abyss and Viper has stayed out. Jona's got a 10-second penalty for speeding. So let's have a look at what tyres they are going on here. It's surely going to be the hards. It is the hard compound tyres. Jono with that 10-second penalty. That will help out Abyss here. With Martin also staying out here. He'll drop by the wayside here. But here comes Chandler. How many positions will he get here? It looks like the overcut's the way to go here. It looks like the overcut is the way to go. Go down the inside, go down the inside. Oh, you should have went down the inside. You should have went down the inside. Get the better traction. And there we go. There we go. Should have went down the inside. Otherwise, and you would have stayed within DRS. He would have stayed in DRS. But Jono does have a 10-second penalty. So now the top three are yet to pit. They should be pitting at the end of this lap here. Lap 8 out of 20 here. These laps are flying by here, chat. And then they are. The Bayfin and Martin will be coming in as well. So it seems like the overcut is the way to go, it seems here, chat. Which is quite interesting, considering the undercuts is pretty powerful on this game here. Might be like one of the only tracks that the undercut is not powerful at. And look, Viper and Abyss, the overcut has worked. Again, they've come out 1-2. Oh, Abyss. Oh, my word. Well, now this will become interesting. This will become interesting. He can Chandler get within Abyss's DRS here. He really needs that DRS. Not by going wide, you won't. I don't think he's got DRS. No, he doesn't. That's a shame. You're best off just saving your ERS for the back straight here. And trying to get in that way. But Abyss makes a mistake. That's one way that you'll get back in. Oh, that's a warning. Don't get any more warnings now, Chandler. Oh, you're missing a DRS again. Oh dear. Abyss, the wily old fox got you again. I wouldn't be... Yeah, let Mash go through and just save up your battery, Chandler. Just save up your battery. Let Mash carry you up to the top 4 here, because Jono does have a penalty. So the fight for the podium can be still on here. Yeah, save up your battery. And then go for an attack later on here. Smart plays from the Frizy perspective here. Let's have a look at battery. Jono's got 70 odd, Potato over 80, Viper 90 odd percent, Abyss 60 odd, Mash 50 odd, Chandler 60, Apollo 40, Sammy 60, same with Camilla. Martin's got 75, 51 for Thunder, who's made a mistake, and Ben has got under 50% battery. But yeah, look, you've dropped Apollo Pepsi out of DRS range, so you can even save up some more battery as well. Save it up. Because now your fight is with Mash and Abyss here for that podium spot. Just save as much as you can. Just don't get any more warnings. Track limit warning. Oh, Mash! Mash! That it was nearly mashed potatoes. Right there on a Sunday roast. Big lock up in. There's some contact between the Alpine and the RBs. And still going on here. Jono with a 10-second penalty. If there is no safety car for him to get rid of that 10 second. Oh my god, Mash! Oh my word! oh, fans of the Mash Junior variety. And we got a top 4 squabble on here. Chandler's right there. Doesn't need to do anything. Doesn't really need to do anything. Let the carnage unfold here. And don't forget, chat, this is the penultimate round. Championships are done here, but these guys are still fighting it out here. Giving you some entertainment here. We've got 10 laps to go. Or 9 and a bit laps to go, I should say. Jono with a 10-second speeding pit lane penalty here. Chandler at the P5, which will be a net P4, so he needs to get ahead of Abyss at some point. But yeah, just save up that battery. You've actually got more battery than Abyss currently, so don't use it all at once though. Don't use it. Look, Abyss is off the battery. Abyss is off the battery. Here's John is trying to break the slipstream, but Potato gets him. Abyss goes down the inside. But no, he backs out of it. Oh, hold on. As Viper gets Jono. Potato, there's going to go 3 wide. Up the run, the turn 4. There's some more contact. Abyss down the inside of 2 of them. Can he hold on? Can he hold firm? Oh, they're going side by side through the S section. Oh, you can't do that. That's disgusting. Oh, they've done it. They have absolutely done it, chat. And now, Abyss up in the P3, Jono down in the P4. Chandler's got to get ahead of Jono here as soon as he can here. Because Jono's making a lot of mistakes now. Chandler's got to get ahead. He's got to get ahead at some point because Mash Jr.'s right there. Apollo's right there as well. They're closing back up. The gap was over 3 seconds. It is now 1.7. Jono gets a 3-second time penalty. So even if he can get rid of 10 seconds, he'll still have that 3-second time penalty at the end here. And look, another mistake. This is the Chandler's got to make. He's got to make the move now. He has to make the move now. But I think he's a bit too far back. He's a bit too far back as Potato makes the move. And these guys are still hanging it out there. And Chandler was a bit closer, but nothing doing. Nothing doing there. It's going to be turn 1 or turn 11. I don't think you can make a move into turn 4. It's going to be turn 1 or turn 4. That's the money play right there. That's where you want to make the move. But Chandler, will he do a Fernando Alonso? No. He hangs back. Gets that DRS. Jono's got more battery than you, so you got to save up that battery. Oh, this is great, chat. This is fantastic. What a race! And it's only a 12-car grid, but again, it seems like the smaller the grid, the better the racing it seems here, chat. Nah, but we want full grid next week, chat, for the finale. It's Australia 100% race. I mean, surely that's a full grid right there, chat. Oh my word, the Bears! He's absolutely sent it! He outbraked himself a little bit. There's Jono. Here's Chandler. Now's the time to strike, but no, he's not making the move. He is not making the move. Yeah, he's saving the battery. Smart play, smart play. But, oh my god, Abyss. This is great, chat. This 6-car fight. We're not forgetting about Mass Jr. He's actually made a very good comeback, considering he nearly ploughed into one of the RBs in the Alpine earlier. But yeah, no, he's got 100% battery here, so he'll be on the attack. One would suspect pretty soon here, which might be now. No, he's waiting. He's waiting. I mean, they've gapped the rest of the field here. There's top 6 here. As we start that 15, 6 laps to go. 3 quarters done here. As the Abyss goes down the inside, he's got it slowed down properly this time, but Potato will have the inside line here. And Abyss and Potato does not have DRS. Oh, this could get spicy! As Mars Shooter gets ahead of Chandler here. Chandler's just waiting for the most opportune moment to strike in. Viper got back ahead of Abyss. Once again. Abyss is not liking this middle, that first sector S section. But yeah, 3 quarters done, a quarter to go here. We're on the money now, chat. But yes, chat, the finale next week is at Australia. We're not expecting any safety cars, so we may as well do some promotion for next week. As said, the finale of this season at Wallaby, as Martin gets a 3-second time penalty. It's going to be a fantastic race. There'll be some drama filled. If anything was to go by last season, round 1, if you remember what happened there, it's going to be a fascinating race. It will be a fascinating race come next week at the finale at Australia. What a race to end it on too, chat. What a race to end it on there. Jono looking very racy here against the Abyss here. Benno's into the pits. He's put on the soft tyres for the fastest lap point. Which is currently a 29.561. So that's what Benno's got to get. He's got to find, what, 1.8 seconds, give or take. Mine's getting closer to Semi Apollo and Camilo here. I mean, Camilo's done very well. I mean, what a drop off from Semi, though. The Haas boys, they will re-overtake Mercedes as at the bottom there, but they'll close in on McLaren as well. By how much, I'm not sure. I mean, Camilo might even jump up an extra position due to Jono's 13 seconds here. But what a fall from grace from Sammy here. Just got stuck in behind some traffic here. I'm pretty sure Sammy and Apollo are good mates. Mash Jr. back ahead of Chandler. Viper ahead of Potato. 4 to go. 4 laps to go here. Potato, that's a mistake from Potato. That was a mistake from Potato, and Abyss got no battery. Abyss has no battery. Mr. Thunder is now going to go for the fastest lap point. I mean, every point helps. I mean, the Haas are battling Mercedes, realistically. Philly Duck 32, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wallaby Racing League. Hopefully, have a fantastic Wednesday, wherever you may be in the world. We're here for the penultimate round of Wallaby Racing League, tier number 1. Unfortunately, we had to scale back qualifying and the race distance due to the low numbers tonight. But hopefully next week will be a full grid for the finale at Australia, which is a 100% race distance and double points. So it's one I'm looking forward to, chat. And now we'll still have 3 and a bit laps to go here. Or 3 laps to go now in this Bahrain race. That 19, lap 20 are the ones to watch out for here. As I said, chat, we're looking at turn 1 and turn 11. I don't think turn 4 we'll see many overtakes. I think nobody's got the battery. I mean, Jono's getting very racy. Down the inside goes Chandler. Oh, just could not get the traction. Just could not get the traction. Oh, he's looking for the switchback of dreams here. Round the outside. Can he do it? Tip of the week. Bulldogs v Roosters. Roosters head to head at $3, chat. Roosters at $3 head to head. And that's not me being biased. I think that's probably going to be the bet of the round. And the Roosters can win. The Roosters can win that game too. Nah. Here we go, chat. Penultimate lap here at Bahrain, lap 19 out of 20. Here we go. Here goes the best. Oh, some contact. 4 wide on the pit straight, ladies and gentlemen. And Abyss takes the lead. Heading into turn 1 and the exit of turns 2 and 3 here. He holds firm. Oh my word, there's going to be an absolute clusterfuck here. Chat. Jono around the outside. Covers the inside line. Chandler is up at the P5 here. It's all kicking off on the penultimate lap here. It's Jono, Abyss, Potato, Viper, Chandler, Mass Jr., Camilo, Sammy Martin, and Apollo Pepsi down in P10. Martin does have that 3-second time. He's Mr. Thunder 28.7 fastest lap. But we're looking at this battle here. At the front here, Potato gets Abyss. Down to turn 10. Negative, he does not. On the way to turn 11 here, it's all going to be about saving the battery. Who's got the battery to play with? Abyss doesn't. Abyss does not have the battery to play with as Potato and Viper going side by side here. It's Potato v Abyss as well for P2 in the driver settings. Chandler gets a 3-second time penalty. Well, that's his podium dreams over right there. That is his podium dreams over right there. But he'll still finish P5 due to Jono's 10 seconds. And so here we go, the top 6. The top 6 are on the final lap here. Will Abyss send one into turn number 1, but a Potato will. Oh no! No! It's happened again! It's happened again! Chandler. Oh, I think he just locked the rears, and that's where the car slid. Oh dear, Chandler's got damage. I think Jono might have some damage as well. Oh dear. He's got to stay within the 10 seconds as Chandler here. Potato and the Beast are still fighting out. But Mash Jr.'s up in the P3. This is not going well for Abyss here. Abyss hits the back of Potato. This is for the race win here. Do not forget, Jono won't win because of that penalty. Mash and Abyss, they're going out for second and third here. And don't count out Viper just yet. So nothing at turn 11. What about the final corner? Could we see something there? Who's got the battery? It's Viper. Viper's got the battery. He's got to dump it all right now. He has to use it all right now. The run to the line. Here we go. Here we go. It'll be Jono crossing the line first. But it'll be Potato, Mash Jr. and Abyss. Viper, Chandler, Jono. Martin will drop down. Jono's down in P9, P10. Oh, Abyss. That is music to Abyss's ears there. We got the gaps to leader for you, Goffy, in case we can't get the race results. But what a race. What a race. Poor Chandler. That first corner moment, I think the brakes just locked up, and we saw him sliding down. Fast up is with Mr. Thunder, and here comes Paul Benno. Poor Mr. Benno. Driver A goes 2-1 Potato. Wow. We'll get the top 3 in. And Abyss. Wow, what a race! Oh, never mind, Goffy. We got the race results for ya. So there we go. There we go, chat. What a penultimate race. 35% race distance there, chat. We're just waiting on the other two to join in, chat, and then we'll do the podium interviews. We'll give Mash an extra minute, chat. and then we'll start off with the interviews. Oh, and there he is, chat. There he is. So we'll kick off the podium interviews with P3 Abyss. Well, what a race! What an ending that was. We caught the moment at turn 1 on stream, so there might be a steward's report. But yeah, tell us about that race from your perspective.
How fun is it to race and not play DRS games for 25 laps, huh? That was good fun. That was really enjoyable. Second last race of the season. None of us are fighting for anything. Potato, myself, and Viper decided to start from the back. Only a small grid. But that was mega. First thing on the stints, I just made a few mistakes in the braking zone. It cost me those positions to Potato and Viper on track. Just silly mistakes. Braking too late. I've practiced the whole time without having DRS, so then I broke without DRS where you should brake. And because you're carrying 20 k's faster, you go 20 k's deeper into the first corner. So I made that mistake a couple of times, but other than that, really good fun. The racing was hard, was stressful. I was just trying to get some battery back in those last 5 laps, but Jono wasn't having a bar of it. So yeah, no, good fun. That last lap was unfortunate. I think everything up to there was beautiful, really, really great racing. And then from my point of view, I just got absolutely slammed by, I think it was Potato that slammed me, and then Jono in front got absolutely slammed by Viper. So I think Chandler's might have had a whoopsie and clean bowled the pack. But other than that, that was awesome. I mean, I'm disappointed that it's third because I feel like I had that all set out pretty well heading into turn 1 for P1, getting Jono up into turn 4. But then, yeah, a couple of kamikaze RBs down the inside, and that sort of unfortunately happened. And then Mash managed to slip past me because I had no battery because I had to use it all up to turn 4 to try and not lose more positions. But no, it is what it is. That was great fun. I'd rather come third and lose a couple of positions when we get to have enjoyable racing like that than come third on the last lap when they've just dragged everyone to, like Canada pretty much in OC. You dragged everyone to the end of the race and then you get double passed, and it's like, well, that was a waste of time. So really enjoyable, and hopefully Australia is much more of the same. It'll be good, and then we can get off this dog shot game.
Yeah, well, speaking of Australia, it is the next race. It is a 100% race distance, double points on offer. What are your thoughts on that track? Considering the last time we raced here in Wallaby, you won it.
We started the game with this track, and we're going to end it with it. Look, it just depends who's racing. I know Lefty will be back. Hopefully we can get a good grid and just send this game off with a bit of a bang. 4 DRS zones, so that is going to be absolute chaos. Hopefully a bit more like tonight. A couple of good tracks for racing here at the end of the season. But yeah, hopefully we can win it again. But just keeping that consistency and moving on into the new season with a bit of momentum, and hopefully the next game isn't absolutely awful, which it sounds like it's a tiny improvement. But let's see.
Well,
Judge a book by its cover.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved P3. Hopefully see you back on the podium next week for the finale. We got a P2 at Mash Jr. Now, I think this is your first Wallaby podium. So my first time interviewing you. Good race. A couple of mistakes early on, but you managed to pull through, especially when you nearly ploughed one of the RBs in the Alpine at turn 4. But you managed to get P2 in the end. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, that was chaos. That was first few laps were horrible. Like I couldn't stop the car. Turn 1, turn 4, turn 30, turn 8. Like the brakes were just horrible. Feedback was horrible. So I nearly took it off you guys, but once I got them.
Oh, you
cut out, Mash.
You've muted your mic. Oh, Mash.
Something happened.
Oh dear. Off hands. Technical difficulties. Oh, there he is. Is he back? Mash, you might have to leave and rejoin because you're not coming through. Uh, okay, while Mash sorts out his technical difficulties, we'll move on to P1 Potato. Well, what insane ending that was. You managed to come out on top, and you gap Abyss again in the championship for that P2 spot. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Um, yeah, I thought I'd just start last. A bit of fun after some convincing. That race was very entertaining, a lot more entertaining than pretty much every other race. Because we've got nothing to win or lose now, so just fuck around and find out. That final lap, turn one, some badass bowling was commenced from the Sauber, which forced me into Abyss, and yeah, that was. I managed to hold on to P1 somehow. I mean, I don't know how I did it because I had damage, but yeah, it was an entertaining race overall. Hopefully, we see it again next week.
And speaking of next week, it is the finale, Australia. 100% race, double points. What are your thoughts on that track?
Should be a fun track. I mean, usually it's fun racing. I mean, as we've seen in Rapid earlier this season, so don't see why it can't be fun again. But hopefully, it's just not DRS trains like every other race has been. So pace is good around there, so we'll see what happens.
Well, GG's on well-deserved race win. Hopefully, we see it back on the podium next week. Let's see if Mash has sorted out his technical difficulties. Is he back? Is he back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Let's continue on. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, it was chaos. Where do I start? The brakes were horrible first few laps. I couldn't stop the car, couldn't slow it down. That's why I dropped like 10 places in the first lap. And then it was really just surviving until the pit stop. Made a few changes to the wings, the balance, the bias. And then on the hards, there was just a lot more grip. I could brake a bit later. Got back in the DRS, saved my battery pretty well. Had a fight with the Sauber because I wanted to be P3 or P4 so that the top few guys would like fight like they did on the last lap, and then I could just swoop around the outside or inside, and it worked until the last couple quarters. I didn't realize. I think Potato had no battery. I didn't realize. I thought he was just saving for the last quarter, and I didn't go for it, which I probably should have, could have. Maybe could have got P1 there, but I'm happy in P2, honestly.
And Australia next week. 100% race distance, double points, of course. Not sure if you're going to be racing, but if you are, what are your thoughts heading on that track?
I won't be racing. One of my worst tracks, but it's I think it's going to be chaos. It's going to be good, and hopefully, if it's a similar format, it'll be a lot of fun to watch because I won't be racing for that. But good luck to those involved.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved T2. Hopefully see you back racing here in Wallaby next season on the new game. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done for this for this race here. The penultimate race here in Wallaby. The finale at Australia is next week, which is also going to be my last full-time gig here in Wallaby. I am retiring from the comms box. So, next week will be my last Wallaby race, and then I've still got OCE that week as well, and that will be my last one. Also, run the numbers. Wallaby next week will be my 400th commentating thingo. So hopefully we get a lot of people in the stream just to watch this race in a full grid next week. And until then, it is a goodbye.